Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep. As you know, here I'm share about how we can custom our theme so that you can create your own custom theme. Last time we have created our filters, which one this one. So today we are going to add on collection button where user can add product in cart without. Before that, please do subscribe and share my videos so that I can also grow just like you are growing. So that's been done inside. So let's move to on our coding part, which is this one. So let's open our terminal. I'm going to download my theme first. As you know, this is a now necessary one. Download. Next is theme watch, allow live, node w, it should be theme. Okay, so we are on live. On collection page, I'm going to add one setting here. Let's open our collection template, and here I'm going to add button setting. In our That's a filter. I'm not going to change anything there. Here is by the way, let's replace this one with liquid because we are using multiple liquid code. Let's call this one liquid, and this one here. So that's done because this is why I done, because it's showing the warning here. Now it's gone. So we can customize we can compress our code in liquid tag where we don't need any curly braces or anything. Okay, so here is our price, and here I'm going to add same like where was that okay, this one, the product winner. So I'm going to, this is coming from section. Let's write this one. Before that, I'm going to add a div here. Let's call this one product form. Sometime my internet's not working. I don't know why. So here I'm going to add a form. Form will be a product. And in product in form I'm going to add product. Next is end form. And then no validation we don't need. Let's add class here also because we need that one. What was that? Class equal to add to cart form, and next this is data Ajax, so let's add this one in also in setting. I'm going to copy this and paste. Let's change this one to enable Ajax cart. Ajax cart, so it's saying because we don't have anything yet, and also added a comma that's generated an error. So next thing is dot sorry, not data, it's section dot settings dot id, and save this one. Let's see, this is, yeah, that's all. And next thing is two inputs, first one for quantity and second one for our id. So let's add this one also, input. While we are working on our form, let's change to HTML. Input hidden, and let's call this one quantity. What was this? TIT, and value will be 1. Same goes for id, and this id will come from our product, which is this one. This is coming from our collection products, and this collection is our main coming from our template. So I think you got that one already. So first thing is value will be our product dot, I don't remember this one, so I'm going to copy this one. By the way, this is a straightforward selected or first available variant dot id. So that's done. Next thing is button. Sorry. let's copy this one from here and save. So let's see, did we got anything here? Looks like it's not updated. Okay, so now it's updated. And refresh this one. As you can see, we got our button. The only thing is sorry about that, the button's design. I'm going to borrow this from here. Okay, let's check this one now. This is not working as expected. So we got two classes. One is site button and second one is black button. Okay. So now this style is loaded. And now next thing is our JS part. So for that we are going to our custom JS, which is this one, and here I'm going to copy our landing page JS. Not going to copy all, I'm going to copy only this one. I will add the link of this in description. Okay, then let's add this. So first is R. Let's change this one in JS first. Now this look much better now. So but this function did, and this will convert our cents to our currency. You will know. If you don't know, you will see just in a minute. So let's save this one. Okay, so first we are going to get data from here only if this is true. Let's change this one to liquid again. Based on this attribute, we are going to get data from Ajax. I think we enabled this one already. Let's check this one. Okay, that's not enabled. So let's get our data first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some JS here. Let's call this jQuery. jQuery. What was the across? It's add to card from on click, and next thing is our function, and then is based on this I'm going to one more thing I just forget, because we don't want to submit our form yet, so I'm going to add prevent default and based on this let's check what we got here. I'm going to console info. In info I'm going to check what we got here, this, and save. Close this one, save this one. And click on this. Oops, that's not work as expected. So do we got our event or not? On submit, nope, we haven't. What was this? Not click, it should be submit. Here we got app.js. So let's move to our app.js. I'm going to control P app.js.liquid and change this one also in JavaScript. I'm going to cut this one from here. Let's save some time and paste here. Then next thing is cut this one also, save and close, and here. So this should be work now. I'm going to close this one and going to back on collection page, refresh. Okay, now it's working. So we got a component. Based on this, I'm going to check this data, and data is our Ajax, which is this one. and save. So let's check now. Looks like this is not updated yet. Refresh again. Here I'm going to control P app.js, not this one, app.js. Where is our assets file? I think this one. Yep, this one is okay. So now it's updated. Let's close this one. Now we got true. So if, just like on our landing page, we are going to check if and then else. To submit, this will submit our form direct. This will redirect us to on cart page. And next thing is so if this is true, then we don't need anything here. And let's get our data from this. So what I'm going to do, let's call this one const form data equal to object. In object, first thing is our items. In case we want to add multiple items, we can do this one with this one also. Then is our array, and then next is our object. So if we want multiple items, so we can do it by this. So we don't need anything extra here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add only two things. First is id. This id comes from jQuery. This dot find. In this find, what I'm going to find, I'm going to find input with name. Name will be our id dot value. Next thing is our quantity. This is quantity, where if you are going and this one will be our quantity, quantity. Okay, so let's check what we got in our data. By info, Okay, so it's updated now. Let's check our console. In our console we got one object, items. In items, first is our id, second as quantity. So if we want multiple items, let me show this one also. We can do by this. So this will be our second value in our cart. We can save this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one more function here. Let's call this one theme dot add to cart and equal to, let's add here normal function with async function, and in this function what I'm going to do, get items. Next is our fetch request. Let's call this one request equal to await. In await will be our fetch. First thing is our URL, which is cart dot naughty dot, it's / add dot json. And next thing is our object. In object, first thing is our method will be post. This is must be post. And next thing is our header will be our, first thing is content type, and next thing is value of this one. This will be application forward session, and then will be our body, which is our items. Let's call this one body will be json dot stringify will be our items. Okay, so that's all we need in our fetch request. Then I'm going to check is what we got in our response. Const let's check one thing here. Shopify dev. In Shopify dev, let's check what we can get in our response. I'm going to go to Ajax. In Ajax reference cart, and I'm going to check if there is an error object, if we can get. Okay, then I'm going to check my own. So const response equal to await request dot json, and I'm going to check our response info response, and I'm going to create an error my own. So let's see. in response what we can get. Line number 48. Okay, we go forget and comma here. Here this. Here. Let's save. Okay, so let's check now. Now we got one more error. Okay, this should be dot. Okay. So we got invalid parameter error. Why it's running its own? Okay. Let's add this one here. Save and refresh. That's creating an error. So let's move to our whole thing. So now it's going to generate an error. Nope, now it's not. So I'm going to check here. If dot error or not, then what I'm going to do, let's create our get card function. This will be same as it is, dot get card equal to, this should be async, and then is our arrow function. In this first thing is our request, const request equal to fetch the URL. This is cart dot JSON. Then is our object. The object will be method. Method will be our get. And next thing is our content type, header, and in this header this is also an object, and here will be content type will be a application, JSON. Okay, so next thing is our response, but before that I'm going to do something here. So there will be a two types of function. Two types of values. So I'm going to theme dot add, not add, it should be get cart, and this will be an error function. We can do that one also, but I'm preferring this one. And let's call this one error. And next thing is our success. So I'm going to add get here type. So by default it will be our success. And I'm going to check this one also, because I don't want to run this on every add to cart run. The next thing is so that's done now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add else here. I will follow that one later. So here let's call const, and this will be our items, and equal to await. Await will be our request dot JSON, not uppercase, it should be lowercase. And okay, so that's done now. Next thing is our const cart items. This will be a div here. Let's call this one cart class cart pop-up item. Next thing is image. Image will be class equal to cart, pop-up, product, item, not item, it should be image, and in this image div there will be an image, and src is first thing here, and this will be a items, first item, feature, feature, featured underscore image dot url, and next thing is let's copy this. Next thing is div class info, and in this info there will be what we are going to say here. First thing will be our title, class equal to title. The next thing will be our price, I think that's it. And in else, oh sorry, I forgot to fill this one here, so let's add our values here. Items, first, dot title, and quantity, and x. I'm going to follow the same idea we added on landing page, so this will be same, not theme, it should be item, or what was that, let me check. Control T, theme page, landing page. So if we are going to add, so this should be a price, so I'm going to do, this should be theme dot format, which is this one. First thing will be our item, first dot price, and then next thing is our items, first, not item, it should be theme dot money format, I think that was, let me check, theme dot liquid, Okay, this is in a capital. Okay, so that's all for this. I'm going to copy this one here. So let's say cards, not items, cart, items, equal to null, not const. This should be let because we are going to change the value here. And okay, so that's done. The next thing is error. In error, I'm going to there was B. Okay, so I'm not going to show this one and also not this one. Let's say something happened. Please try again later. Or we can send this one, but in our case there was error with the parameter missing, so we can't do that one. Okay, so now we got, let's do this one. In error, I'm going to send this and replace this one. And in price, let's say thing happen, please try again later. After some time. Whatever, my English not good, as you can see. I think that's it for the timing. So let's populate this one in a body. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one more variable, const. Let's say this one, cart pop-up equal to the template and class class will be cart pop-up copy. And then next thing is div class body, and in body there will be our items, cart items, and there will be a footer, footer sorry, I think we can do one more thing here. Type is not equal to equal to success and what was that is you. Okay, so what I'm going to do, or else nothing. This should be what we are going to call this one. Let's call this one cart footer, and there will be one more day. Not a div, it should be an anchor, href equal to routes dot cart underscore url, and this should be class site. What was that? Let me copy this one from here. View cart. Okay, so this will show only if we got success message. So next thing is I'm going to do append this one, jQuery body dot prepend cart pop-up, and then set timeout, set timeout function, after 3 seconds, jQuery not document dot find card pop-up dot remove. Okay, so that's all we need for this one. So let's do some designing part. Let me see which one we are using. We are using application.scss. Nope, I'm not going to add lazy load here. Sorry, the main thing we was forget is an order. Not errors, this should be errors. We got cart errors, it's too fast, but you get an idea. So if I'm going to check this, say something happens, please try again. So let's remove this one and refresh again. Add again. So that's added. So next we are going to add load more button and infinity here, infinity scroll here instead of this pagination. So if you like my video, this video, and also like this type of content, please do subscribe and share my videos. That will help me grow. See you next time. Till then, keep coding, be awesome.